I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes about how we can revise maths and what your son or daughter needs to be doing in order to give themselves the best opportunity for the forthcoming exams. So I'm just going to go through a few websites which I think are absolutely brilliant. It's common knowledge that the best way to revise maths is to do maths. So they've got to be doing it, because practice doesn't make it just perfect, practice makes it permanent and it makes it stick, and that's what we need it to do with the students, not just be able to do it in lesson or when they revise it once, but we've got to have that in that long-term memory where they can recall these key facts over and over again because they've practiced it and practiced it and practiced it. So on your screen there you can see I've just gone through, I've just got Corbett Maths up. That's probably one of the best ones to use. If you go onto the Corbett Maths website, and the link's just at the top, if you scroll down to GCSE 2022, you've got there Edexcel, which is the exam board that we do. So Edexcel revision for the higher paper. If you scroll down a little bit, you've got Edexcel revision for the foundation paper. Now if we just click one of those, so I'll just pick the higher one as an example. If you then scroll down, you've got some revision checklists, and I've given this to all the students, and they've all got a copy of these, but if they haven't got it with them or they've lost it, they can go on this again. So for each paper, we know the topics that are going to be coming up in the summer. Okay, so there's 3 papers. Paper 1 is a non-calculator paper. Paper 2 and 3 are both calculator papers. So if we click on the advanced information part, okay, and it brings up a nice little revision list for us. So the ones in red, they are all number topics. The ones in blue are all algebra topics. These ones in orange are to do with stats and data. And these green ones, they're to do with shape, to do with geometry. So you can see there all the different topics that are on paper 1 for the foundation, for the higher paper in summer. And it gives you the video clip next to it. So if I'm looking through that and I'm thinking, do you know what? I really struggle with quadratic graphs. Okay, it's video 264. I'd just go back to Corbett Maths. I'd scroll to the top, and where it says videos, it's all in number order. So I'll just go down to 264. So if we just scroll down till we get to 264. There we go. So video 264, quadratic graphs. So there's a video that shows you how to do it and talks you through how to answer it and gives you some examples. And then if you want to do some practice questions, you've got the practice questions just next to it. So again, all the students have got revision packs now, so they could be doing this on paper with the packs that they've been given. And then when you want your answers, if you just scroll a bit further down, every now and again there's a little bit that says answers. There we go, click here for answers. And you just click it, and we know it was video 264. Click on the answers, and all the worked answers are there for you. Okay, so everything's there really. It's just a matter of the students getting their heads down, having a good practice, and making sure they understand all these topics that are on the revision list. So just to go back to the top again. So under Corbett Maths, as I said, go down to GCSE 2022. Click on the revision, whether it's higher or foundation, depending upon your son or daughter's tier of entry. As I've said before there, you've got paper 1's advanced topics, paper 2's advanced topics, paper 3's advanced topics. And what there also is on this website is they put together a couple of sets of papers based on those topics, that information that we know about the topics that are coming up in the summer. So again, if you just click one of those, you'll see a full paper with lots of practice, lots and lots of practice that they can have a go at with those topics. And again, just below, all the worked answers which show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so that's really, really good, strong revision. So that's the first website, that's Corbett Maths. We've also got Maths Genie, which is a free website, mathsgenie.co.uk. Again, with Maths Genie on the home page, they've got an exam advanced information section. So if we click that, we do Edexcel. So if we click on higher revision topics or foundation revision topics, and it just gives us graded Okay, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, just for the topics that are on the actual papers this summer. So for each of those topics, there's some exam questions. And then if you click on the solutions, again, it gives you a worded, all the worded solutions, exactly how to do it, and basically the model answers. So your son or daughter can have a look at that, see where they've gone wrong, if they've gone wrong, or tick it and see where they've gone right. But if they have gone wrong, they can approach the teacher and say, look, I did this last night, found it really difficult, please can we go through some of those, and we'll do it in class. That'd be really good. So that's that one. Also on Maths Genie, at the top you've got resources. They've done some predicted papers as well. So again there, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, and the work solutions that go with it. You've also got under resources some mini tests. So if you're going for a grade 5 in Foundation, they've put together some mini tests, which are really good practice. So it's just a selection of questions that are all grade 5 topics. Okay, so you can see there's plenty to be doing, and all the answers are there as well, all the worded answers. So there you go, you can see all the answers on there as well. So practice, 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 practice. That's all we need to do for maths. It's that recognition, that understanding which topic is it asking, and then having enough practice behind you to be confident in being able to answer it. There's also some 4 to 6 ones, grade 4 to 6, and some grade 7 to 9 tests as well. So that's on Maths Genie. If you want past papers, so more practice again, some more past papers to have a look at to get used to that exam style of a question. If you just go to the top, Edexcel exam papers, and again at the start there you've got Foundation. So it's the 2020 paper, the 2019, 2018, etc. And below it you've got the higher papers. If you just click on the paper, it will open it up. And you can have a good practice of that on your pads. But if you just go to the bit where it says answer, okay, the ANS bit there, for every paper there is a work solution again, showing you how to answer each question in depth. All model answers. And if you still don't understand it, if you go to the little video link at the end, okay, there's a video there of a teacher who goes through the full paper for an hour and 12, but you can just filter it by question and find the question that you struggled with, and they'll go through it for you. And then still, if you still don't understand it, then ask your teacher the next day. So Maths Genie, again, brilliant, brilliant website. So we've got Corbett Maths, we've got Maths Genie. I'll just close that on down. Also on Corbett Maths, something I forgot to talk about. If you go to 5 a day, 9 to 1, okay. So just like eating your 5 fruit and veggie days meant to keep you healthy, etc., etc., 5 maths questions a day will keep it topped up in your brain and keep you working at your peak performance. So there's different ones based on ability. So the numeracy ones are for grades 1, 2 and 3. The foundation ones are aimed at grades 3 to 4. Foundation plus 4, 5, 6. The higher ones are for the higher only tier, which is grades 6 and 7. And the higher plus are for the real top end at grades 8 and 9. And there's one for every single day of the year. Okay, so if I just select an example one. So today's the 23rd of March. So if I click on the 23rd of March, Foundation Plus. I'll just zoom out a little bit. You'll see there's just simply 5 questions, 5 a day. And there's your 5 questions, one sheet. And again, you can just have a quick go at that for 10 minutes. It's just 5 random topics, and those topics change every day. So you're covering the whole of the curriculum over a period of days. And then if you just go to the March answers, scroll down to the 23rd, Foundation Plus, and there's all your worked answers. So that's Corbett Maths. You've got 5 a days on Corbett Maths. You've got all of the GCSE stuff on Corbett Maths. Maths Genie, same again. Loads of practice papers, past papers, mini tests. And then the final one is Hegarty Maths. This is an online package that we use. If you know you're struggling with a particular topic, so you've done the past paper, you've practiced, and I don't know, you're struggling with compound interest. If you just type that topic in, if you just start to type that topic into the search bar at the top of Hegarty, you will get the video name popping up. So if you just click it, and I'm on the teacher view, but your son or daughter will see that view. So there's a video there which talks you through exactly how to do the topic. There's a little quiz which I'd recommend to do. So if you click on the do the quiz, and it gives you a question. Now if you get stuck, the great thing about this is if you click on the get help function on the right hand side, it'll open up the video, but it'll open it up at the exact point that question, the exact part of the video that will help you for that question. So this bit happens to just be right at the start, 18 seconds in, but a bit later on some of the other questions it might be like 5-6 minutes in. So you don't have to watch the whole video, it'll take you directly to the part which links to the specific question that you're being asked. So really, really good feature, saves a lot of time and really good for the students. So again, it goes through work solutions. You could then go, oh, okay, I get that now, I'm going to attempt this one. And if you put it into your calculator, okay, and you get it wrong, so I'll just do one that's wrong. So let's say you thought it was £3,000. It'll say, have you watched the video? In other words, you've got it wrong. Click on the get help function, make sure you watch the video. So there's the video again. This time I know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to pop it into my calculator and make sure I get it right. And it's for 5 years. Okay, so to the nearest penny, so it's £1,531 pounds and 54p. So if I click check this time, and you can see there, I've got it right. Okay, so it says correct, well done. You only get 2 opportunities, but if you do get it wrong first time, it allows you to have a go the second time. And if you still got it wrong, so let's say you got both of them wrong and just really didn't understand why you got it wrong, and didn't know where to go with it, you can leave a comment in here for your teacher. So tried everything, still didn't understand. Okay, oh, forgot my little apostrophe. So something like that, just to tell your teacher that, you know, I really had to go, I didn't get it, maybe we could have a chat about this subject. Pick your teacher, okay, who you have, and submit the comment, and that will go through to me, go through to your teachers, and we can see the dialogue, and we can respond at any point to it, and say, you just needed to change this, did you think about doing this, etc. Click on the next question, and it's the same again. So get help, and it takes you to the relevant part of the video. So that's it. So there's lots and lots to be doing. The best way to revise maths and prepare yourself for your maths exam is just be doing maths. You've got to be doing as much as you possibly can. Practice, practice, practice. It just makes it stick. It makes those topics so much more natural when you're answering them, and so much easier to answer. Other than that, like I say, just a reminder, that's corbettmaths.com, that's mathsgenie.co.uk, and the package that we pay for at school, which is Hegarty Maths, which is this one. And I can see and monitor this one as well, so I can see on the performance of your son or daughter with these topics. If you have any questions, just get in contact with me at school. But other than that, thank you very much.